Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Joel Hoekstra coming to you from my isolation, maybe a bit too much time on my hands, and wanted to give you guitar players a lesson on how to play the song Save Me From Loving You from my new project, Echobats. If you haven't heard the song yet, just head on over to YouTube. You can check out the video. And if you get the song together, please just make a video of yourself playing along. I'll be happy to share it on my social media and on the Echobats social media and bring some awareness to the song and share the love a little bit, okay? So here we go. It's a 60s power pop type tune, so hence the silver tone, just playing on clean in middle position. And I'm starting out here on a G chord, okay, starting off the A string. 10, 12, 12, right? Two quarter notes. And then D over F sharp, E minor. And with D, I'm going to go from standard to sus and back. Okay, so C, G over B, which is the same form as D over F sharp, okay? That's just putting a third in the bass for a major chord. A minor 7, which is A without the third finger, okay? And this slash chord, which is basically 4 over 5. I'm going to play C over D. It's this bit of a C chord with D in the bass, okay? So that's the front half of the intro. Now the second part, really the same thing, but after G over B, we're going to switch to this chord, D, and then you're going to get E flat here, F sharp and A, basically a D with an added flat 9, D add flat 9, okay? So the intro goes like this. Simple enough. Now into the verse, we're just going to go to a big 6-string G chord here to B minor. So it's a full measure and then a split measure between G and B minor. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now to E minor, A, G, D7. So with D7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5. Does it? I'm going to play that one. Okay, E minor again. A, D, F sharp 7. So 9, 8, 9, 7. Okay, so there's your verse. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Cool. Now we're up to the pre-chorus. That F sharp 7 sets us up for B minor. It's the 5 of B minor. So here in the 7th fret, just barring all the way, right? There's our B minor. Now we're going to go B minor 7 with A in the bass. So kind of continuing this theme of the bass notes walking down the scale. And now we're going to go to E over G sharp. Very underused version of E here. 4, 5, 4, 6, 7, 4. So borrowing all the way on 4. 4, 5, 4, 6, 7, 4. Okay, so we have G. Now we're going to have the A string open, this little bit of a G chord, G over A. Bring this up 2 frets, that is A, okay? And we're going to repeat that process here. C over D to D, okay? So the pre-chorus, okay, and D is going to set us up brilliantly in the chorus for G, okay? So, big G chord. Now we're going to get B minor 7. This is like playing a D chord with my middle, pinky, and third with a B note down in the bass and killing the D string. We're going to make it so the D is just dead. And the last last hit, I kind of turn it into like a G over B by playing this up top with my pinky. Okay? C add 9, those that haven't played this, is like a G with down a string, right? So what's happening there is I'm walking down, but when I play the A, I'm playing that second fret on the D. So we have, and this time we're going to go to, it can either be viewed as a C sus 4 or an F sus 2. But in any event, it's 3, 3, open, 1, 3, and then to C with the high G there, then a little lick. So we have so clean that time, but you got it. E minor, getting 3 on the high E. This little piece of B7, I'm going to put D sharp as the lowest note though, not B. So, back to the E minor with that high G, D. This is C sharp minor 7 flat 5, which sounds complicated, but it's not. 4 on the A, 2 on the D, G open, B open. So there's your little lick on that. Okay. A minor 7 flat 5, so it's A, 1 on the D, G, 1 on the B. Okay, got that much? And then D7. So our chorus in total, G, back to the intro the first time through. Okay, the second time through we would head into the solo, and we get down to, we'd have a G7. And then just to let you know what's happening behind the solo, those that don't play slide, the solo is a slide solo, so if you don't want to cop that in your play along, why don't you just play rhythm? It's basically playing the bottom of the C chord. Good old silver tongue. Anyway, C, and then you're going to make it C augmented by playing the first fret on the G, second fret on the G, back to the first, and then it goes to the third, so C7. So we got C. Now we're going to go F to F minor, C to C7. So that pinky just goes down. C to B7. Now this is really what I would consider the third part of the solo. That second part I consider being F to F minor, C to C7. This is setting us up being the 5 of E minor to go. It's the second bar of the third bar of the verse. I beg your pardon. So it's a E minor to A, C7, E minor. Then you would come out into the pre-chorus and play that through, and then 2 choruses, and then you would have the outro is the intro riff again, right? So I'll take it from the pre-chorus and just go ahead and play it for you guys. So there. It's what's called a double chorus. Those that aren't familiar with that song form. But then anyway, you go into the outro. And I end with basically a G6-9 chord. So it's a low G. I'm getting 2 on the D and G, and then the tip of a G chord there. Okay. Cool? All right, let's take a look at the lead stuff. See if I can get a reasonable tone here on the fly with you guys. We'll probably want to go with the back pickup. Okay. So anyway, what's happening there, we stop on the G. Remember the second time it doesn't do the re-intro, so we start on the G. And then over the G7, there's a little hole where Tony's done with his, Tony Harnell is done holding his vocal note, so I wanted to fill that leading into the main melody. So I just did this G7 arpeggio. Simple as can be, right? So 15, 14 to 17, 15 to 17, 16, 15. Straight out of the music books. And then anyway, I'm going to outline that progression of C to C augmented, C to 6, C augmented that we were working on a minute ago. So I go right here to C. Okay, so we've got that much. So now I'm good. Okay. 9 to 8. So we have in total so far. Cool. Got that much? Now the melody basically starts again. But instead of going to the 9th, we're going to go to the 11th on the B, which is outlining the C7 chord then at that point. Okay? So now, second part of the solo, we're going F. So I'm going to take this little piece of an F chord up there, 13 on the B to 13 on the E. To 13 on the E. So got that? So that's just taking us straight through F to F minor to C. This G note straight out of a C chord. And now I'm going to walk us down basically a C sus right there. Seems in tune, but sounds out. Anyway. Okay, so we have. Okay, now. So I'm just outlining F again. Now, that's going to be all the pitches we want out of for F minor, okay? So I double up the F note here. And then I'm getting the 17th fret. Okay? And then setting us up to go into the third section over that B7 chord, I'm getting 19 on the B and E. Okay, so the whole front half of that, I'm sorry. So we're into the third section now. What's going to happen is we're going to go. So I'm picking up into this 15 on the B. And walking us right down these three notes, 15, 14, 12 on the E. Now I'm going to think of it as an A. So 15, 15 again, down to 14. Okay, got that much? And then down here for D, we're going 8 to 7. So we have the only thing different the second time. Always the D or the G in my life. Okay, so we have. Cool? You got that much? And then we'd be into the pre-chorus at that point. So you're back to rhythm. Now there is a harmony for those that want to go for it. I'm going to teach it to you. And this is honestly the last time I played it was when I recorded it. So you probably know it just about as much as I do. So bear with me. But the harmony for the seventh arpeggio walking up goes 14 to 17, 13 to 15, 14, 13, 16. Okay, now it's that C chord again. So we have. Now the harmony is going to be underneath because I didn't want it to pop out as the melody, okay? That lick, in fact, is I believe the only one that went on top of the actual melody, just because it was a little whole filler, basically, to the main solo. I didn't really consider it part of the solo in a lot of ways. Anyway, here we go. So I'm taking low C. Goes. Got that? So we have. Okay, and that goes again. We just play the chord. Okay, so in total, all that business over C to C augmented to C6 back, C to C augmented, C6 to C7 is. Cool. Now over the F to F minor, C to C7, it's going to go. So. Again, 5 on the G. Okay. Now when the melody is playing, I'm going to be underneath going. So 5 to 7. Okay, so far. And then we're going to F. So 10. Because it's minor on the way down, we change the note in the scale. And then I double that note. So got that? And there's our B7 notes with this. The other one was you can hear the melody or the harmony staying underneath. Now when this one is walking down the scale, right, so this time we're going to go this takes us right down to the A chord right there. So, and then 7 to 9 on the G, 7 to 7 D to A, and that's going to be the non-5 A. So we have same deal now. And then I'm going to end on the 8th fret of the D. Okay, so in total, no, I'm sorry. There you go. Told you guys knew this about as well as I did. Anyway, yeah, one more time. And then you'd be into the pre-chorus. All right, guys, that's it for me. I hope you guys dig it. Get after it and get me the videos of you guys playing along, and I'll be happy to share them on my social media, even if it's just a tiny bit of the song. That'd be great. I'd appreciate the support. Wonderful. I hope you guys enjoyed the little lesson, impromptu lesson at that. And have a great evening, and I'll speak with you guys soon.